Yo, what's going on, guys? And I want to talk about Darius Garland and how I am a stan. God damn, I know the Cavaliers aren't winning, but they have a lot of pieces coming together, and I'm like, hey, I really like this team. So before we start today's video, I want to hear your opinion on the Cleveland Cavaliers down below. Hit that like and subscribe button to support the channel. Hey, so let's talk about this. I know the injury to Colin Sexton is not ideal, him being out with a concussion, and so is Hardenstein. Then Matthew Dellavedova, Larry Nance, and Dylan Windler not being there are all just kind of sucks. I feel like this team would be a playoff team if the team was healthy for the whole thing. Same thing with Torian Prince Jr. Is it? I don't know why I said junior. I don't think he's a junior. Either way, I like Isaac Okoro. First off, is the next coming of Andre Iguodala. I see it there. I love what he does. But what I really wanted to talk about was my boy Darius Garland and the Colin Sexton. I saw somewhere recently they've been averaging a combined total of 46 points per game. Colin Sexton, Darius Garland. I saw that on Reddit. It's actually right in front of my face. Darius Garland and Colin Sexton are on a tear right now for the Cavs. No, they aren't winning, but the Sexton duo are averaging 46 points per game and 46 points per game on 58% true shooting over the last 25 games. Huge improvement over the last 32 points per game for the court duo. So, yeah, literally last year, Sexton averaged 20.8 points per game. Now he's averaging 24.5. Garland went from 12.3 to 17.8. And Garland literally went from a 3.9 assists per game guy to 6.1, and Sexton went from 3 to 4. But their 3-point shot, Sexton stayed consistent, while Garland jumped from being a 36% to a 41% shooter, and both of their true shooting jumped. Sexton went from a 60%, 56% true shooter and to 58% this year, and Garland to 50 to 55. And that's why I'm saying Garland's guy is just insane. Garland was known to be a good shooter coming out of college, and it's the passing is what everyone wanted him to develop into, and this is what we were expecting when he got drafted. And people forgot that he barely played in college, which explains why he struggled last year and took a huge leap this year. His assist per game numbers are incredible, considering that the Cavs are 29th in 3-point percentage and 30th in 3-point attempts per game. And on the Cavs, Love and Cedi Osman are one of the ones who are taking more 3-point attempts a game than Garland, but have started only 17 of the 18 games respectively. And Garland's arguably the best 3-point shooter on this team. So if you take him off the team, it shows how bad the team would be and how good he is at getting over 6 assists per game. And the Cavs really have a bad 2% shooting, and Drummond was a really bad lob threat, but now they have Jared Allen, and I think it's amazing what they've been able to do. Just the change of the roster, even though they're not winning. Let me just look at, when I was watching this team was doing really good in transition. They were ripping the ball from the Magic, and I thought it was really fun to watch. And I like this trio of Colin Sexton, Darius Garland, and Jared Allen being the future. And then you mix in Kevin Love, slowly being phased out. Maybe you replace him with Larry Nance or Dean Wade as, the stretch 4. If Larry Nance can start hitting threes. I actually want to see what's Larry Nance's 3-point percentage on the year. I'm pretty sure he's just a rebounding guy. Oh, he's shooting 36% from 3? How many threes a game is Larry Nance shooting a game? Wow. Shout out Larry Nance for becoming a 3-point shooter. 3.3, that's dope. So yeah, Larry Nance, D Wade, and Cedi Osman and Isaac Okoro will all lock down this forward spot, I feel like, in rotation. And I really like Dylan Windler also being in that rotation for forward / more of a swing man. And I'm a big fan of what they're doing. If you look at their depth chart, they've been running, when healthy, out there a lineup of Darius Garland, Colin Sexton, Isaac Okoro, and Kevin Love. So they got 3 shooters in Kevin Love, Sexton, and Garland. Then their 2 defenders in Allen and Okoro, who play really good above the rim, are great rim runners, and really fun to watch. So I think, this Cavs team is going to be a team that I really truly believe that next year they'll make the playoffs, without a doubt. If you don't believe they'll make the playoffs, I think y'all are sleeping on the wrong team. Because first off, I also think the Cavaliers jerseys are pretty freaking ugly. Can we go back to the old Cavs jerseys, which I thought were sick? That's one thing I really want to say. I thought the Cavs used to have such dope jerseys, but That's just me, I guess. And yeah, I think what they'll need to do is maybe get find maybe an actual future power forward, unless they really feel like Dean Wade is that guy. But I feel like if they can get a power forward in this coming draft, Kai Jones would be someone who comes to mind that could fit in this team really well. But I don't know if that would be too high for him. We'll see come draft time. I'll do a draft video on them. But that's it for me today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Puppies out.